Hi, this is Sive Morten with the daily update on EuroFX. I post my exclusive market overviews with the key political and economical events, charts and important levels on the ForexPeaceArmy.com forums weekly. This short video is a response to rapidly changing situation on the currency markets and should help you to stay on top of the game and be profitable. I suggest you to visit ForexPeaceArmy.com forum and read my analysis for the week before watching this daily video.
Today we will take a look at the Australian dollar, mostly because on the euro currency we have discussed everything last week and the major targets have not been reached yet on the euro currency, and the longer term analysis mostly stands the same, so I do not see any sense to repeat it again in the weekly research. But on Australian dollar we have taken a look last time approximately a month ago, and it's need to be adjusted a bit, and it also brings some interesting situation on the fundamental factors that the Australian dollar has. So this we have discussed now weekly research, and in the technical picture also some important moments have been formed that really makes could have the important meanings on the next week. So on the daily chart, we're returning back to discussion the same butterfly that we have talked about on Friday. And on Friday, if you remember, we have made a bet on possible retracement since market has met 127 extension of the butterfly right at the daily overbought. And this combination makes us think that probably some bounce should happen. So taking into consideration purely and only daily picture, it seems that market should show the downside continuation. So this retracement should last a bit more by many reasons. First of all, we are at the overbought. So usually when the market hits the overbought, retracement usually is stronger. Second, on the top we've got some kind of the shooting star, and by its nature, by its market mechanics, this pattern is the same to bearish engulfing. So for example, if we have the possibility to plot the 12-hour charts, we probably could get here the bearish engulfing pattern. So usually the target of such patterns is the length of the bars, the length of this pattern is counted down. So it's approximately should lead us to an area around 80 even. Finally, taking into consideration only the butterfly pattern, minimal reaction that should follow to butterfly target is 30% retracement. And this 30% retracement also stands at 80 even area. So following the logic of the daily chart, it means that market should form some kind of the ABCD down to reach the 80 even area, and only after that we will start to think about the upward continuation. So upward continuation should continue, should happen, mostly because the major target on the monthly chart hasn't been met yet. So it's approximately 40 pips that market hasn't reached it. So that's why some upside continuation attempt to move higher is probably we should see in the nearest future on the Australian dollar. And the final question here, guys, on the daily chart, how particular market will and could form this upside continuation. In first glance, obviously, we could suggest, well, this probably will be the same butterfly that we already have. So market could show some minor retracement, and then we should get the upside continuation approximately to the 82.20 area. And that will let market to complete the monthly target as well. So that's right. But guys, another pattern that could be formed here is possible free drive buy. But for that purpose, market need to show very deep retracement. So just let's take in consideration the possible extension. So you can see to make the free drive, to combine the extensions 127, 1618 of the different drives, market should show approximately some kind of the double bottom, or at least it should reach the area around 78.50. So deep retracement should be formed. That's why, guys, we need to keep an eye on the pace of the possible retracement here. If it will be too strong, and if market will break this 80 even area, will come to 79.30, it will not mean yet that market is collapsing totally. So its reversal has happened, but market simultaneously will keep chance on the possible free drive sell pattern to be formed. Because market right now has real big barriers, big difficulties to continue move higher. As you can see, price action looks a bit heavy as it stands in the wide range of the resistance. But don't forget that 80-90 area is also the yearly pivot resistance one. Market right now stands only in the monthly resistance one, pivot resistance one. So all this create the barriers for the upward continuation. It's really difficult to market to continue this action without any pullback. So that's what we'll be watching for on the daily chart. But it's not yet, guys, it's not all yet. Because on the intraday charts, we have some surprises. So if we'll take a look at the 4-hour time frame chart, market indeed has reached our first target that we have predefined here. It's 80 even. As you can see, 30%. We said that two levels to watch for here. First one is the 80.50, because this also, as you can see, previous tops stands in this area. This market just has retested it, right? That's first level. Second level, if market will break, it will be confidence around 80 even. So that level stands the same. But on Friday, if you will take the careful look here, you will see the market has formed bullish grabber. And that could change situation just drastically, because grabber suggests the taking out of this top. Currently, by technical picture, it's not quite, it's a bit irrational view, so because no other patterns given a hint on the possible immediate upward continuation. But who knows? We know that's a really difficult situation right now. It's a tough situation, because this is the difficult geopolitical situation. Some statistics hardly impacted in the United States by the hurricanes, and it's really could be some news could be released that could make impact on the strength of the United States dollar. Some political issues could happen, so we do not know what really could happen on Monday. Maybe this grabber will be supported by some geopolitical statistics or some news rumors that could really push the gold market, the Australian dollar higher, or it just could impact the United States dollar. That will let us Australian dollar to move higher. But anyway, we need to keep this in mind, that here we have the grabber, and at least theoretically, although we would not see and would not know a clear background for that, but theoretically it could trigger the upward action and taking out of this top. So this is just a hint that this is the pattern that makes overall situation more difficult. Because currently, guys, if we wouldn't have the grabber, I would suggest that we could get some kind of the ABCD down right to the 80 even area. Now let's take a look at the hourly chart. On the hourly chart, guys, we've got nice double repo sell on Friday, as we have suggested. We said in our video that take a look at this thrust. Keep an eye for a possible Jordan apply at the Brent bottom, maybe double repo. And indeed, double repo has been formed here. That was the triggering bar. So downward action has started, and market has completed minimal target for the double repo 80-50, 50% support of the whole thrust. This is minimal target for the double repo, and it has been completed. Now, if you will drop your time frame to the 15-minute, you will get that here the butterfly has been formed. It's not necessary to draw here the triangles. You probably see it by yourself. And that is bullish reversal pattern. This butterfly has been formed right as the final point of bullish grabber on the 4-hour time frame chart. It means, guys, that if we could, we probably could try to take the long position right in the Monday morning. It's an open price, because whatever here will happen, maybe our grabber will not work and market will not take it out of this top. But anyway, reaching the support and forming bullish reversal patterns here means that market could form at least minor bounce, and it could form at least the BC leg of possible A, B, C, D action. That is more probable scenario. Ultimately, if somehow this grabber will get some support, some background from the geopolicy, from the mental events, something of that sort on Monday, it could mean that the immediate upward action could start. That's why, if you would like to take the long position, I don't know whether you will be in time to take the position right in the Monday morning. Let's see what will happen. Then you could try to take the scalp long position, at least in account to minor bounce here. Do not just marry any position, because here, as we said, some downward continuation could happen. The ABCD pattern could be formed. That's why, as market starts to move up, move your stop to the break-even, and then you could watch what will happen. If you would like to keep the position based on this grabber, that's also the decision. Or just take the minor profit to this BC leg has been formed and wait for ABC retracement down. If you would like to go short here with with a target around 80 even, then you should need wait for collapse of this grabber. So market needs to drop below it and erase this grabber before taking short position, because it's too risky to go short right here. Anyway, you need some solution with this pattern. That's what we see right now with the Australian dollar. As you can see, a lot of nuances on the intraday charts that could bring a mess on Monday. So it will be important. But currently, guys, we do not know what could happen. But currently, by the technical picture, it seems that more odds exist that market could show retracement to the 80 even, and only after that we could get some upside continuation. So that's what we see. In the longer term, we expect that market should hit 81.60 major target on the monthly, but that could happen probably not on the next week, but within the 2-3 weeks. So first retracement should be completed, then upward action should be reestablished, and only after that market will reach the monthly major target. After reaching of the monthly major target around 81.60, 82, we expect moderate retracement on the monthly chart, because currently Australian dollar has limited upside potential and overall fundamental factors are not as strong as they were previously.